Good afternoon and welcome. You're watching Breaking Ground. My name is Amita Vadva. So Chennai, which is all set to host India's first Formula 4 night street racing from the 30th of August till the 1st of September. This is one-of-a-kind night street circuit racing competition that will be held in the heart of the city around the island grounds on a 3.5-kilometer long stretch near the marina. This event that is being organized by Racing Promotion Private Limited, and to develop the required infrastructure, the Tamil Nadu government has spent around 40 crore rupees, as the government feels this will bring more investments and additional revenue. Now, even when it comes to the race that earlier was slated for December 2023, had to be cancelled because of Cyclone Mishong. Now, the event, which is all set to happen at the end of this month, but there are serious concerns about the inconvenience that it may cause to the general public. Here's a report by my colleague Vashni.
The political debate over this night race is all because of the streets, the roads, like we mentioned, that is happening in the heart of the city. On one hand, it is important to note that this is a one-of-a-kind event that is happening in Chennai, which is going to bring in a lot of job opportunities, a lot of automobile industry investments or businesses. But on the other hand, what is really concerning at this point of time is the location, because this is where we are standing, which is one of the roads where the cars are going to pass by, and right opposite is the Oman Durar multi-speciality government hospital, where a lot of inpatients are going to be there. Even though it's a night race, the questions the people is arising in people's minds is about the noise levels because of the racing and the sounds, whether it's going to affect the patients or if it is going to bring inconvenience to the public who are going to travel through these heart of the city and the roads of the important parts of the city. While many speak about how this is going to change the dynamics and the momentum that the Tamil Nadu Sports Department is going to receive, on the other hand, it is people are worrying about whether there is an exploitation of the resources that we have in our state.
Well, despite those concerns slamming the DMK government, the Tamil Nadu BJP chief K.R. Namalai has claimed that the state government is focusing on Formula 4 only for glamour and for media attention.
Promote sports which actually make sure that even a poor, a rich, both equally can participate in that competition. You want the media attention, glamour and hype, you want to do it. That is our first objection, because that is what they're doing over the last 2-3 years. No meaningful organizational work is happening. Not inviting 6 teams and making them to go round, merry round, put some light and show in TV. That's how sports cannot generate. Learn from them. Third, be transparent. This is a rich man's sport. Don't bring this Jumla people and put some light and make them to rotate and say, oh, we have promoted sports.
Here, the BJP has also alleged that Formula 4 event will cause a lot of inconvenience to the public at large, because the race circuit is very close to a hospital and the traffic will also be blocked for a few hours, which would mean inconvenience to the commuters at large. Here's how the DMK has been defending the stance, and also when it comes to the concerns that have been raised by the BJP.
See, we don't have to take Annamalai seriously. We know what his history is. He talks without any substance or any proof. He just passes the comment and just goes away. There is no credibility or accountability to whatever the BJP state chief says. You know, with ulterior motive to defame the government. In the larger picture, this event is to create jobs in the motor industry, to show how motor industry can really create more jobs and how the talented that the people of Tamil Nadu are also there. So that is the primary idea. This is a midnight racing, night racing, as we all know. And two, these roads are one of the least used roads in the city during the night time.
Well, you heard the politicians. Now let's listen in on what the people of Chennai are saying about this event.
இது ஆல்ரெடி மெட்ரோனால ஒன் வே நிறைய பண்ணி விட்டுட்டு இருக்காங்க. சுற்றி தான் வந்துட்டு இருக்க மாதிரி இருக்கு. டிராஃபிக்கும் ஜாஸ்தியாக தான் இருக்கு. இது முன்கூட்டியே அங்கே முன்ன சிவாஜி சாலை இருந்தது, அந்த பக்கத்துல இருந்து பெல்ஸ் ரோடு திருப்பி விடணும். அது முன்கூட்டியே இவங்க ஏற்பாடு பண்ணாதான் முடியும். நடுவில் எங்கேயும் கட் பண்ண முடியாது. அது இல்லாமல் வந்து சண்டே இந்த மாதிரி டைமில் பீச்சுக்கு வரவங்க நிறைய பேர் இருக்காங்க. அவங்களாம் பாதிக்கப்படுற மாதிரி ஆகும். ஏற்கனவே க்ரௌடு அதிகமாக இருக்குது இந்த இடத்துல. அதனால் அவங்க வந்து முன்கூட்டியே ஒரு 3 days 4 days முன்னாடி எல்லாருக்கும் அலர்ட் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். எல்லாருக்கும் இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணுறோம், பேப்பரில் நியூஸில் எல்லாத்துலேயும் அலர்ட் பண்ண பிறகு தான் ப்ராப்பராக இவங்க பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அப்படி பண்ணாங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் டிராஃபிக் கண்ட்ரோல் ஆகும். ஆனால் டிராஃபிக்ன்றது இருக்க தான் செய்யும். இல்லை யூஸ்வலாக நான் ரெகுலராக இந்த ரோட்டில் தான் வருவேன். டிராஃபிக் கன்சர்ன் தான், நான் சுற்றி போகிற மாதிரி இருக்கும் கொஞ்சம். பட் ஆனால் ஃபார்முலா 1 இங்கே நடக்கிறதுனால ஹாப்பி தான். நமக்கும் ஒரு சென்னையில் நடக்குதுன்னு ஒரு
நிறைய பேர் பப்ளிக் டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட் இந்த மாதிரிலாம் யூஸ் பண்ணுறவங்களுக்கு இது கஷ்டமாக இருக்காதா?
இல்லை அந்தளவுக்கு இருக்காது. இந்த ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் லூப்பில் தானே கொஞ்சம் டைவர்ட் ஆகும், பட் அந்தளவுக்கு இருக்காது. பட் அதுக்கேற்ற பிளானிங் இருக்கணும். ப்ரீ பிளான் பண்ணிவிட்டு எந்த ரூட்டில் டைவர்ட் பண்ண போகிறோன்னு சொல்லிட்டு டிராஃபிக் ஆர்கனைஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தாங்கன்னா, போலீஸ் அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி ஆர்கனைஸ் பண்ணிட்டாங்கன்னா எந்த இஷ்யூ இருக்காது. ரேஸ் நடக்க போகிற ஜஸ்ட் 1 வீக் தானே, ஸோ அதனால் எந்த இஷ்யூ இருக்காது.
See, they can do an alternatives for the same, right? So if they are going to block this way, they can just do an alternative place where they can allow us to move over there, so that we will, the public will not get affected by it. Everything, this is the center position, and most of us use this way. So it would be fine if they could arrange an alternative for the same.
One of the main road in this area is this one, which connects the Marina Beach with the Mount Road, where Central Railway Station, Edmore, everything is connected through this road. So the importance is the Omandurar Hospital. So the government should reconsider the track of the car race into the outer side of the city. That will be nice.
Well, even when it comes to the reactions on these concerns, we also had a word with the Principal Secretary to the Sports Ministry, who has reiterated that this is not an additional burden to the state government.
Actually, this time what has happened is, as per our MOU, the RPPL is footing most of the expenditure. Okay. And our side, we have already done the infrastructure. We had already done the planning. And there's not much to be done by the government in terms of finances.
Sir, there is also a talk about the people and the discomfort that could arise for the people because of the race that is happening in the heart of the city, and particularly a multi-speciality hospital, a government hospital, is also located very close to the race track. So are there been any particular precautions that is being taken? What are the steps to make sure that people are not affected, basically?
All these issues were considered. We have consulted the health department. We have consulted all the stakeholders. Even there are other stakeholders on the route. And will be ensuring that no discomfort is caused to anybody.
Right. Let me go across to Varshini now. Varshini, with the concerns that have been raised, have they been addressed properly by the DMK government? Because as far as this right racing is concerned, of course, apart from causing an inconvenience to the people out there and the hospital being so close, how is this that this event at such a grand scale will be taking place in the heart of the city?
That is precisely the question that the people wanted answer for as well, because this is there are race tracks for particularly car racing in Irangattakotai, Sholavaram, which is extreme outskirts of the city. Why is the event happening in the heart of the city is what the question. And though this is a street racing, one of a kind racing that is going to happen in Chennai, which definitely looks like it is going to turn heads towards the city of Chennai, but at the same time, will it be a hindrance to the public is what is the question. And like the Principal Secretary spoke to us, he spoke about how they are going to try and maximum put in their efforts to ensure that the people are able to go through these roads. Like all the public who spoke to us spoke about the importance of these roads as they are connecting the important places in the Chennai city. So the DMK government in this regard is trying to come up with a plan, a traffic plan, to ensure that people are not getting stuck in the overrouting or rerouting of the roads. And also the second most important question is about the Omandurar multi-speciality hospital that is in very close proximity to the racetrack. And in this regard, if you see, there was a submission made in the Madras High Court in which the Tamil Nadu Sports Development Authority has stated that the noise levels, the decibel levels of this event is going to be much lesser this time when compared to the usual noise levels, is what they are saying. They're saying that it is not going to be in any effect going to create an impact on the inpatients inside the hospital. So that is the guarantee that they've given, because we saw more than three petitions, public interest litigations that was filed, and a court case happened and the verdict was given in support of the race. But a lot of norms, a lot of restrictions were also put down, and rules and regulations as to how this race has to be conducted. So hopefully this race is not going to become a hindrance to to the public, but rather something that is going to enhance the sports
So that means it would
development.
be in compliance with the court orders there, Varshini, because the race previously that would be had to be held in December last year, of course, had to be cancelled because of the cyclone. Is it going to be in compliance with the court orders?
Absolutely, yes, because when the Madras High Court in February this year gave out a green light to the organizers of the event and the Tamil Nadu Sports Department to go ahead with the race, the first thing that the court said is that you have to stick to the rules and regulations and the norms, because there are a lot of people, this is going to, like once again, reiterating the point that it is happening in the heart of the city, it is going to affect a lot of people. So that is why, they have to ensure that all norms are strictly being followed with regards to the roads, with regards to the infrastructure that is being developed in these roads, because there's going to be galleries that are going to be built at the corners of the roads, because ticket sales have also begun. So therefore, the infrastructure is going to be redesigned on these roads, and like we spoke about, the traffic rerouting is going to happen, and to ensure that when these roads are not being able to be used by the public, there has to be some alternative, and to reach the hospital in first place, and also to reach the Chennai Central Railway Station.
Well, if
so
all
there are
the
so many
compliance
things
that has been given by the courts that are followed, the rules are followed, and of course the global branding that it would get to be one amongst the 14 cities globally that can have Formula 4 race, and one of the top 5 places that can hold night street racing, of course, if Chennai is rightly poised to conduct this. Thank you very much for the moment, Varshini, for joining in. You're watching Times Now. We will be back.